All right, I'm mixing up red, yellow, a little bit of blue, and I'm going to mark the peaks, just like we did in our practice. I'm using the paintbrush vertically. Now I'm going to make this random dividing line from the peak to the horizon line. Trying my best to follow vaguely what I have in my reference picture, and we can make fine-tuning adjustments when we're outside. Just going peak to horizon line. I'm not trying to make a straight line. I'm giving it some variation by changing the pressure of my paintbrush. By rotating and twisting my paintbrush, it gives me my line different thicknesses. It's thin in some places, thick in others. Next, I'm going to mix in a little bit of blue to make a darker shadow, and we're going to add in our valleys, just like on our practice. The valley is in between the two peaks, the lowest point where it dips down. I'm going from the valley to the horizon line. Watch how easy it is to clean my brush, wipe it on this paper towel, keeping it attached. This is so when we're outside, our paper towel doesn't fly away. Now we're going to add in our shadowy colors using the same direction of our brush strokes as we've indicated in our first picture that we practiced. So I'm going to mix up some yellow, some red, that will give me an orange. Then I'll add some blue into it to make it shadowy. I think even adding a little bit more red would give us that purple tint that we can see when we're outdoors. I didn't do that in this drawing, but I think that would look really nice. So as you can see, I'm going to make the direction of my paintbrush follow the direction in my plan, anywhere where I see this shadow. Basically, it comes up from the valley. I know where my valleys are because I've already marked them in blue. So I'm just going towards, starting at the valley and going towards the peak. Making sure to change the direction of my paintbrush so it follows the direction of my peaks. While I've got this nice dark shadowy color, I'm going to make my foreground or the bottom of my picture darker so that it can be toned in a way that it looks like the picture is getting further away. The higher we get to the mountains, the foreground where we're sitting, where we're viewing, where we're drawing the picture from is closest to us, so it's going to be darker. And it will get lighter towards the tips of the mountains. This also brings some consistency to the picture. It brings those shadows that we put into the mountains up in the front, pulling everything together. For your grade, we'll be looking at how you handled the visual elements as the video concludes. Specifically, we're assessing your transitional values from dark to light, which means dark tone at the base, a medium hue in the middle, and a light tint on the mountain peaks. Your grade will also consider the execution of random dividing line with opposing surface lines clearly shown through shadows and directional brush strokes.